Hello, welcome to LMC and Knowledge, Lyrics Music Channel of spiritual insight and wisdom that I will share to you so you can take along your spiritual journey. I hope you're having a good day, good night, wherever you're at, and whenever you see this, make sure that you're prayed up and in that light of Jesus. Okay, so I'm going to use my shamanic drum to get us tapped into this message. I hope you're having a good night. And yeah, here we go. I'm not gonna make it really loud because there's people sleeping right now, so yeah, I'm gonna make it pretty like soft when I hit the shamanic drum. But okay, here we go. Okay, so the message that I have for you today is you are channeling favor. You are channeling high favor in your life, okay? So it's like the God is showing up as this emperor in your life. Someone who can definitely raise you up, put you on a higher pedestal, open doors for you, give you access to realms and doors in the physical life too. God is going to make way for you is what I'm hearing. He's making way for you in your life because of what you're doing right now. Like the communication. Let's put this right here. You have great communication with God. God sees that he can directly communicate to you, and you don't need a tarot reader. You don't need to pay for readings. God can directly speak to your soul. You're open to God's wisdom and messages and correction is what I'm hearing. So you're definitely going to start being highly favored. God's going to open doors for you that you never expected to happen because of a specific action that you took. It's like you took the blindfolds off, because with the Eight of Swords, you can take the blindfold off in this card, but sometimes people refuse and they self-sabotage. It's like you're no longer self-sabotaging yourself. That's how I'm seeing this card right now, even though it's upright. It's like God, he's like, you could take that blindfold off, and you did. You begin to see your reality for what it is. You begin to see the truth in your life and why things happen. You didn't blame people. You didn't point fingers, and you didn't play the victim. You got up and you took action, and you overcame this level of stagnation is what I'm hearing. So it's like you're like, okay, I'm done crying. I'm done just whimpering and hoping that things are going to change. I'm done waiting for change, right? This person looks like they're waiting, and they're not happy with what they have in life. This person is sad, up at night, overthinking, crying. This person is stuck and they can't see. But what I'm getting for these three cards is you took the blindfolds off. You're no longer just crying and moping and just, you know how some people just, they go through something in life and they let that just bring them down. You're not letting nothing bring you down. You're such a strong warrior for God. And with that being said, you're going to overcome everything in life. Everything, every obstacle, every illusion. The Chariot is somebody who overcomes obstacles. They make it okay, so now I'm seeing somebody running a race, right? And then you see, you know, when the line or the flag or that ribbon thing you have to run into to be in first place. I'm hearing you're in first place right now, but you know how like when they win, like go to the finish line, right? And then they stop and then like people cheer for them. What I'm hearing is like you go past the finish line and you keep going farther. You're not waiting or hoping people to, you're not needing support like from family or friends, or it's like you're going to find your support outside of your family is what I'm hearing. Yeah, there's people who may support you and your family, but you're going to find true diehard fans or supporters in what you want to do or create in your life. Or with that being said, just like you're going to overachieve is what I'm hearing. You're overachieving the odds, and when people tried to doubt you and say you couldn't make it, or just didn't have they didn't give you no encouragement, right? And you're like, the only encouragement I needed was from God. I needed God to be my number one support, and God's my number one fan, is what I'm hearing from you, your higher self. And it's like, that's why you're going to become highly favored, because you may have been a black sheep, is what I'm hearing. You may have been that one that people counted out, right? But it's like God's going to give you your own castle, your own kingdom, your own land, your own car, your own home, your own foundation. People won't be able to do this. I'm the one who gave you the key to your destiny. I'm the one who did this for you. And look, holding it over your head and shit. I hate when people try to hold things over my head, instead of just doing things from the kindness of their heart, how they should, because they would elevate by helping you, right? But some people just didn't want to see you shine, is what I'm hearing. Some people already knew you were a star. They knew you were that star within, but they were okay when you were, before these cards came out, they were okay when you were unsatisfied and you weren't moving in life. You see this person's just sitting down waiting for things to happen. They were okay when you were depressed and up at night. They were like, okay, I'm going to be there to support you when you're down and stuff like that. But when you're trying to get back up, I'm not going to cheer you on and tell you to keep going. I was cool when you were sad and down. But once they seen the gift in you, or they seen the power in you before you seen it, they're like, I was more comfortable when they were blind to their purpose, right? So then people tried to back away and not really be around. It's like, now I'm hearing that Drake song, you wasn't with me when I was shooting in the gym. Like, they wasn't with you when you was in practice. They wasn't with you when you was behind the scenes. But now you're about to be shown to the public. You're about to be shining, and you're about to get recognition for your perseverance and for your relationship with God. God is opening these doors for you. God is making way for you. Definitely. And people are going to be at awe. They're going to be like, how come? This might be family members, it might be friends, it might be past co-workers, it might be people you went to school with, it might be cousins that are like, I seen when they were down, I seen before they had that horse, before they were like this, I was with you, but you wasn't with me, so now I'm the only person riding on the horse, when two people could have rode, two people could have got on the horse. But it's like, you had to fight for yourself, fend for yourself. You had to work for yourself. You had to become a better version of you. And now you're going to receive the love of your life. Now you're going to have a happy home. Your children will be happy. It's like, God is going to make you have the happy ever after. That fairy tale, but it's no longer a fairy tale. That fantasy, but it's no longer a fantasy. It's actually real life. You're satisfied. As of right now, you realize that if I got God, I got everything. But without God, I was nothing. I had nothing, because you can have the world but still be missing God. And that was one thing. You may have had your cars and your houses, and you may have traveled, but now you're traveling with God. Now you're moving with God, right? And these people weren't moving. They don't even understand how deep your relationship with God is. So it's like, when you said I was going to do this, or I'm going to be here one day, they didn't really believe you, but it's because they didn't see the vision that God gave you, And God purposely wanted it to be like that, so they can be their truest self, right? So they can show their ass before you get that cash, okay? Or before you get that level up. I can definitely relate to this, because, and I'm gonna just put myself out here and then out in the video. But with that being said, I decided I wanted to work for myself. I wanted to do my own business. But before all of that, it was like family members around me were okay when I was depressed. They were, oh yeah, she's just depressed, or she's just going through this right now. She's just going through a heartbreak. Yeah, I don't know if she's gonna get any better. They like to gossip about that, the negative things that I went through. People like to gossip about the negative things you went through. They're cool with talking about the negative things you went through, but they ain't cool when they talk about the positive. They ain't even gonna mention the positive, because if they mention a positive, then it might reveal to them things that they needed to work on themselves, right? It just makes them uncomfortable to see you shine. It makes them uncomfortable to see you so confident in what God has for you. How are you closer to God? Everybody has a relationship with God. Everybody. But are you talking to him for real? Are you connecting with him for real? And that's what you're doing. You're communicating with God. And now he's the emperor in your life. He's the person who's going to put you on a high pedestal. He's going to send people your way to make way for you, to lay that red carpet out for you to walk upon. God is favoring you. And what I got to say is, with me in my life, like, I didn't know how much favor I had until recently. And it's that crazy that it's recent, really recent, because a few days before my birthday on August 7th, I'm like, I'm in the bathroom and I got out the shower and I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, I need 2 phones. Like, I really need it because it'll help me upload my videos faster. Because before it was taking me like 2 hours just to post a video. I don't know why it was taking that long. I rebuked that because I don't want it to happen with this video at all. But with that being said, it's like I said, I need 2 phones. 45 minutes later, my father calls me and I was telling him, oh yeah, my phone's taking forever to upload. And he was like, well, for your birthday, I wanted to get you an upgrade. Mind you, he said upgrade. So I'm like, wow, like what the heck? Okay, I'm gonna get a new phone. That's so cool. That's so sweet of you, Dad, for doing that for my birthday. And then we get to the place, and mind you, I'm thinking like the 2-year plan, like, you know, with certain phone companies, you have to at least have the phone for 2 years to pay it off, and then you can own the phone, right? The last phone that I had, I didn't even own it for over a year. And I'm just so shocked. Sorry, I'm just going ahead of myself. So we get to the phone company, and then we pay for the upgrade. And then I take my old phone out its case, and then I sit it on the counter. And I'm just wanting, because, you know, I wanted to get my old information put into my new phone. So after that was done, I was just like looking like, why is the phone still sitting there on the counter? Like my old phone. Mind you, my old phone, I didn't crack or anything. It was just like the Wi-Fi or something was taking so long for it to upload. So then, after we got done and I got all my information in this phone, this phone that I'm talking to you on, I'm looking like, why hasn't he picked up the phone? So I'm like, oh, so are you guys supposed to have that? Or what? He's like, no, that's yours. And my whole face lit up with so much joy. I did not know that I was about to keep the phone. Like, the phone's right here. And I can use it. It's perfectly fine. And it's just like a blessing in disguise. I didn't know. Like, I really didn't know. That was one of the things. And then with me being able to make the moves that I just made 2 days ago for my music video, it was just so crazy how everything happened that day, because the odds were against me. I didn't think I was going to be able to go out of town to shoot this music video. And I'll tell you guys more details after I post that music video, because I don't want to spoil everything. But just know, God made a big way for me, and everything went my way. It was just so crazy, and I really want to tell you guys this, but I literally will tell you this story when I post that music video. Not the music video that I'm posting this month, but there's a music video that I'm posting next month, and I'll give you guys more detailed information and pictures on how everything happened. It was just so magical. It was a magical moment for me, because it was like, even the time was on, it was working with me and not against me. And it was just so crazy how, you know, time is an illusion, and God can make everything happen for you, especially when you're working for him. I've been working for God for 2 months, like online. That's me. What I'm doing right now is actually working for God. And I just wish I would have done it sooner, a year ago, 2 years ago, because I would have been blessed. Okay. Like, I know I'm blessed now, but it's like, I'm just thinking like, dang, I should have been doing this before if I was going to start getting what I want really quick. Like, I got to travel within 3 days after I said I wanted to do it, and the video is free, and it's legit, and it's a good ass camera. Like everything, God, it didn't cost me a thing, but just my faith in God. And that's how God works. He works with your faith. Your faith is God's money. That's how you pay God. You pay God with your faith, and that's why everything's going to work out with you. God's not asking you for dollars. No, he's asking you for your heart, your beliefs, and your faith. So yeah, that's what I'm hearing for you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. But just know, everything's going to work out for you because of your connection with God. Everything's going to work out with you, and you're going to be highly favored because of your faith in God, knowing that he can do the impossible without a dime. I said no dollars. This music video, both of the music videos I'm going to drop, cost me nothing. Nothing but me dressing up and, you know, putting my creative ideas in it. That's God. It's God. And it's crazy, but it's real. But yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.